Hi, and I am your faithful Granny Monster with history and headlines. And today we have ActionGal, Llama Monster, and myself. You're going to want to stick around because we got news on Mark Chapman, West Virginia judges, and of course, the Black Death. Okay, first of all, I want to thank Pet Monster and Monster Chick in the comment section for making me aware of this. And also, this is from Rolling Stone magazine. And for history and headlines, I am your ever faithful Granny Monster. Stick around. Rolling Stone magazine. John Lennon's killer, Mark David Chapman, denied parole for the 10th time. Okay, I can't say that this doesn't make me very happy. The panel has determined that your release would be incompatible with the welfare and safety of society. Board tells Chapman. God bless their soul. Mark Chapman, the man who murdered John Lennon in New York City on December 8, 1980, was denied parole for the 10th time. Mark David Chapman, the man who murdered John Lennon in New York City in December 1980, has been denied parole for the 10th time. On Thursday, a 3-person parole board panel rejected his latest bid for parole. And I get pissed off when I don't win a bid on eBay. The panel has determined that your release would be incompatible with the welfare and safety of society, the State Board of Patrol told Chapman in a letter. The parole board's statement was similar to the one Chapman was provided when his request was rejected in 2016, and nearly identical reason was given in 2014. Chapman shot and killed Lennon outside the Dakota apartment building as the artist was returning home from his wife Yoko Ono after an evening's recording session on December 8, 1990. Chapman pleaded guilty to the second-degree murder in 1981. The 63-year-old Chapman is serving 20 years to life and has been held in a maximum security Wend Correctional Facility in Alden, New York since 2012, when he was transferred there from Attica. Chapman will remain in jail until at least 2020, when he is next eligible for parole. Oh, Marky Mark. See? Yeah, I know. You and Colden Hallfield, right? Which brings to mind what I wanted also to add as kind of other little tidbit up on here. And that is this. Don't blame literature for your mistake. Maybe at some point he'll also learn that. And now, with further coverage of the Black Death, Action Girl.
The Black Death, the symptoms of a nightmare. So, why is the Black Death called the Black Death? It receives its name from the black swelling lumps which appear on the body at the neck, armpits, and probably most unpleasant of all, the groin. When a person is infected with the plague, the body temperature soars, causing a fever, chills, a headache, stomach cramping, and the rupturing of blood vessels inside the body. This infected blood pools under the skin causing those nasty swellings. If they also rupture, then they expel pus all over the body. In extreme cases, the swellings expand to the size of eggs, and victims could even vomit blood. Among its other charming symptoms, the Black Death also caused necrosis. That is, it caused limbs to die due to the internal bleeding. In some cases, the limbs would turn black and gangrene would also set in as an added bonus on top of that. Depending on the victim's constitution, they could survive anywhere from 1 day, 2 days, or up to a week, or could be dead before sunset.
And now here's Llama Monster with the latest about West Virginia. Don't judge.
What? No, they didn't. Yeah, they did. The latest, all 4 West Virginia justices impeached. Keep in mind, West Virginia has 5 justices. One of them was already impeached for corruption. This is just talking about the rest of them. This is an AP article. The latest on an impeachment hearing in the West Virginia House of Delegates concerning members of the state Supreme Court. West Virginia House of Delegates has impeached all 4 of the state's Supreme Court justices. The Republican-led House on Monday night impeached Justice Bess Walker and other justices for abusing their authority. The article says they failed to control office expenses and not maintaining policies over important matters such as working lunches, the use of state vehicles, and office computers at home. Wow. Walker was the last of the 4 judges to be impeached. She had avoided impeachment earlier when the House voted not to pass an article against her for $131,000 in renovations she made after taking office last year. Oh, wow. Suspended Judge Alan Lahiri, Chief Justice Margaret Workman, and Justice Robin Davis were also impeached. Lahiri was suspended earlier this year and has pled not guilty to 23-count federal indictment. Oh, wow. You know, I live here, and this is embarrassing, so I'm not going to read this, but there is so much more. Oh, dear. Anyway, so there you have your news for the day. This is actually rather recent, and West Virginia is apparently clearing house, so good for them.